Hi, my name is Mike Block. Thanks for watching. Today I'll be reviewing two fantastic professional alto saxophones. To your left, we have a 1973 Selmer Mark VI. That's the third series of Selmer Mark VIs, right up to the end of the production. I believe they phased them out completely by 1975 into the later model, the Mark VII. And then to the right of that, we have a modern example of a Yamaha YAS-62. This is also a third series of this model, the most updated and current model of their classic professional horn. Both of these saxophones are very, very good. I highly recommend them to students and pros. However, they're different. And that doesn't mean that one's worse or better than the other. It just means that you might want to take those differences into consideration if you're considering one or the other of these horns. So you might want to just skip ahead and listen, or just check out what I have to say about this. First off, I'll be using a Yamaha size 6 mouthpiece with a Van Doren green box jazz mouthpiece, Java size 3, and I have a metal ligature here. Let's see, Louis Francois or Francois Louis, something like that, whatever it is. But it's a great ligature. So I'll be using that on both horns just so you have a good frame of reference. So let's start talking about the Yamaha. Again, this is a fantastic modern alto saxophone. These are very affordable, brand new. These go for around $3,000 to $3,300. I'm selling this used one for around $2,000. It's a great deal. This one is in tip-top shape. It has been overhauled. It has new key pearl touches. It just has a little bit of minor wear on the neck and on the bell and some scratching from normal use. So this is a fully functioning horn. The Mark VI has also been overhauled recently. So these are both in tip-top shape. So let's talk about the Yamaha. The Yamaha comes with the G1 saxophone neck. It plays very well under the hands. The palm keys stick out just far enough to where I really don't need to have any kind of palm key risers or anything like that. It's very smooth. The action is pretty much perfect. As far as the sound, it projects really well, especially in the middle to upper register. I would say that's kind of its strength and also maybe its weakness. It's very free-blowing, and it projects a lot, but playing a little bit quieter can be kind of tough. At least with good tone, I find that that's a little bit tricky. Also, in intonation-wise, from register to register, everything sounds great. I have noticed when I was going chromatically up and down with the tuner, I noticed that to get the D, the middle D, into tune, I had to bend it down pretty far. Now, every saxophone has a sharp D, but this one's a little bit more than the Selmer, for example. And I also noticed that with the 82Z, which, by the way, I reviewed previously. You can check out that video on my channel. Overall, that's fine. If you have a good ear, you can bend that note down. It will kind of change the tone of the note. But if you have a good ear and you can bend notes in tune quickly, well, that just kind of adds to the character of the horn. So overall, very nice projection, very smooth sound. Being that it does project, I would suggest if you're into playing pop, funk, maybe louder forms of jazz, or like salsa, cumbia, mariachi, the Yamaha is best for you. And I do see a lot of guys that play those types of instruments, those types of styles, using the Yamahas because they have those qualities. Now let's look at the Selmer Mark VI. This is the classic, jazzer horn. A lot of the old school guys play these and swear by them. They don't make them anymore. Again, they stopped making them in 1975. So this one has a little bit of a sweeter kind of tone. Still projects. I wouldn't say quite as much as the Yamaha, but it does project, I think, a little bit more evenly across the registers. And I feel that at lower volumes, it produces a better tone. So for that reason, I would suggest this horn may be more for jazz, smooth jazz, anything you want to be able to play quietly, or at all dynamic levels with a good, even tone. Intonation on this one in particular is good. I've heard that some Mark 6s can not be so good, but this is a very good example, and it's set up very well. So again, both of these horns play great, sound great. You might just gravitate towards one or the other depending on the style that you play or just your personal preference. So let me know what you think in the comments and enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks a lot. I'm Mike Block. Please subscribe.
Thank you.